In this lesson, let's talk about environment variables and how to work with them in Vite projects. So we'll start with removing everything from our main JavaScript file, and in here, all I'm gonna do is actually print only one value. So Vite exposes all environment variables to the client code under a special object, which is stored inside the import meta object. So if I'm going to print the value of this object in a console, then in the browser we will see that this object already contains some default environment variables. For example, mode environment variables contains mode in which we have run Vite, whether we have run development server by using npm run dev or production build by using npm run build. And now if we're gonna go ahead and build this project by using npm run build and then open up the build project in the browser by running npm run preview, then after opening this URL in the browser and taking a look at those environment variables, we will see that this time value of the environment variable mode was changed on production, as well as value of prod variable. Now it's true, because now we are viewing build project in the browser. And next, let's see how we can define our own environment variables, and to do so, we have to create the file called .env, and in here we can list all the variables that we need. As an example, I'm going to create a couple of environment variables, Vite API URL and Vite another var. And for demonstration purposes, let's just assign random values to each of these variables. My dev server is still running, so let's open up the browser and see the result. And this time, in that env object, we have two more variables. Those are the variables we have just declared inside the .env file. And what's really important while declaring those environment variables, in order for them to appear in this object, we have to start the name of every environment variable with a special prefix, which by default is Vite underscore. Because if we're gonna try to create another variable without using the prefix, for example secret, and then let's take a look if this variable is available in the console, we will find out that this variable secret is nowhere to be found. And this is intentional behavior, because every environment variable which we're going to declare in the environment file will be potentially included in the build project, and those variables might contain some sensitive information such as database password. And to prevent us from accidentally exposing those environment variables to the public build, Vite forces us to explicitly use prefix in environment variable names to manually choose which environment variables should be available in the client code. And by the way, the prefix can be easily overridden. So to override the default prefix, we can go to the configuration file vite.config.js, and the option that we need to override the prefix is called env prefix. And here we just specify desired prefix. And this time, by looking at the environment variables again, we will see that none of those variables we have previously defined is visible in here. And that makes sense, because since we have changed the prefix, we also have to change this prefix when declaring those environment variables. So I'm gonna quickly change this prefix on our new prefix. And now, as we can see, those custom environment variables are back. So this is how we can define custom environment variables to be used in our client code by creating an environment variable file with the name .env. But since Vite can run in multiple modes, we can declare many such environment files. For example, if I only want some variables to be available in the production mode, I can create the file .env.modename. In this case, it will be production. And since by default when we run the build command by executing npm run build, Vite runs in production mode, so that means these two variables will only be available when building the project for production. So let's run the npm run build and then npm run preview to open up the build in the browser. And this time we see that these environment variables contain those values that were earlier specified in the file .env.production. And if we switch over to the first tab, where my development project is still running, here I'm seeing that those two variables have different values, the values from .env file. And when we start development server by running npm run dev Vite runs in development mode, but we are not limited to only those two modes, development and production. We can use as many modes as we wish. So, for example, for some reason I want to build a project for a different mode, let's say for staging, and this build should have different values for some of the environment variables. So to do that, I will just create another environment file, .env, and then, following the same convention, .environment name. In this case, it will be called .env.staging. In here, just to demonstrate, I'm going to modify values of these two environment variables. And now we will try to build the project by using this staging mode. So to specify the custom mode that Vite should use while building the project, we need to write this. Right after npm run build, we use 2 hyphens, then another 2 hyphens. Mode, this will be an option name by using which we specify custom mode, and then we just specify our custom mode name, staging. And this time, let's take a look at the values of those 2 variables. And now let's open up the build in the browser by using npm run preview and take a look at those 2 environment variables. So as we can see, these environment variables have taken their values from the file .env.staging, because we have just built the project with using our custom mode staging. And now in our inspector, let's take a look at the transformation that Vite has applied to this line when we are printing all environment variables in the console. So basically it took this line and assigned an object with all environment variables to the property .env. And if we take a look in the browser, it will be more clear. So let's take a look at the content of the main JavaScript file, and right here we can see that an object with all environment variables was assigned to .env property, and this way those environment variables are accessible in our client code. And besides accessing those environment variables in the JavaScript files, we can also access these variables in HTML files. So for example, let's print out the value of this app API URL variable in the index.html. And in order to print environment variables in HTML file, we just use a simple notation between percentage signs. We specify variable name, and this way this variable will be printed on the page. So in this case, since I'm running the development server, then this environment variables value was taken from .env file. But if we're gonna go ahead and build the project for production by using npm run build, and then take a look at the page, here we see a different value because this value has been taken from environment file which corresponds to production mode called .env.production. Because as a reminder, Vite executes the build in production mode. But keep in mind that in order to use these environment variables in the client code, we have to use the prefix in their names. The default prefix is Vite underscore, but in our case we have overridden this prefix on up underscore. And one more thing that is also worth mentioning regarding environment variables is that we can also specify these environment variables while executing Vite commands. For example, here I'm going to start development server, and at the same time I'm going to declare environment variable app API URL. And by declaring environment variables in this way, it will override all those environment variables with the same name that were declared in any .env file. So if I'll open up development server in the browser, we will see that the value of that environment variable will be exactly the one that we have specified in the terminal while executing npm run dev command, because that value has overridden any values specified in any .env files. And that is how we can work with environment variables in Vite projects.